cool thing about it is that it's pretty interactive. Like if you're standing there taking photos on your phone to post something on Instagram, you'll probably get a dancing woman coming and starting gyrating on your leg. Hey, it's Robert Morris from the Virginian-Pilot and Pulse back with another dose of things to do this weekend. Most of the time if you dress up like a pirate in public, you're gonna get laughed at. People will probably take out their cell phones and take photos of you so they can post them on social media and make fun of you. Well, this Saturday you've got a chance to dress up like a pirate and just be one of the crowd, as the Mariners Museum in Newport News is trying to get everyone they can to show up and try to dress like a pirate as they attempt to break the world record for most gathered people dressed like a pirate at one time. It's called Pirate Pack the Park Day, and it runs from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, but the world record count will be at 2 p.m. There are a few rules. You have to wear like a white t-shirt and some pirate garb, like a hat or an eye patch or something like that, but it's pretty loose. Hey, if you really want to eat outside with a bunch of people you probably don't know, you can go to the Town Point Park in downtown Norfolk Saturday for Ribtoberfest. Thing runs from noon to 8 p.m. Saturday, and it's a new festival put on by Fest Events where they're going to gather a bunch of smoked meat, ribs, beer, and of course blues music, because that seems to always go well with smoked meats. It's free, but you know that the food's going to cost you a little extra, maybe a lot extra depending on how much you eat. If you really do want to eat outside Saturday but don't like smoked meat or ribs or any of that, you can head over to Virginia Beach for Hunt Club Farm, where they're going to have the War of the Wings from noon to 5 p.m. Saturday. Basically, it's a bunch of local restaurants, other people who make wings gathering to have a contest, see which person has the best wings. You pay some money to get in, then you eat a bunch of wings, and you help vote on who is the champion of this thing. So, like the other event, you're going to get a messy face when you eat, but it's probably going to be cool. If you want to laugh, Sunday night, Lewis Black will be at the Ferguson Center for the Arts in Newport News. If you don't know this guy, he is a loud, acerbic comedian who likes to scream and sweat and rip on all things politics. Cool thing about him is that he's an equal opportunity hater, so he's going to rip on Republicans, Democrats, Tea Partiers, Green Party people, journalists, stuffed animals, whatever. And of course, this weekend also brings us new movies. The marquee release might actually be an old one. The Wizard of Oz is being re-released in a brand new format as 3D and on IMAX screens. It's a big deal because this film, which has Dorothy going down the yellow brick road, has never been released in 3D, so that's always cool. It's also fun because for a lot of people, especially maybe people of my generation, this is a film that we've seen countless times on TV and in video and all that, but it's never been on the big screen. If you don't want classics, you want something new, we've got Prisoners opening. This is a dark and almost sadistic movie, according to our film critic Mel Vincent. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman as part of this people in a small town who search for two missing girls who were kidnapped or abducted or lost or something. That's part of the mystery. It's supposed to be really good. Mal liked it a lot, so it's one of the better films of the year, though he didn't want to give too much away because he said the ending is kind of surprising or at least alerting. And the other film that I think is worth noting is something that didn't do too well in theaters. It was released earlier this year. It's called Stuck in Love. But the cool thing about it is by a local filmmaker, Josh Boone, who's born and raised in Virginia Beach. It's his first feature film, and it's about a family of writers who try to find themselves. It's going to be playing 9 p.m. Saturday night at the Narrow Expanded Cinema in Norfolk's Ghent district. And if nothing else, it's cool to go support the local guy. He's also probably going to be a bigger deal in about 6 months as he's making his next feature, which is an adaptation of the hit adolescent film The Fault in the Stars, which is getting a lot of buzz. So there you go, more things to do. If these don't hit your fancy, you can always go to HamptonRoads.com and check out all the listings there, or read a copy of Pulse, which next week moves to publication day of Friday. Catch it later.